Welcome to Breakfast Talkos, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want, including traditions, which we'll be talking about in this episode. We're your hosts,
Andrew,
Cash,
and guest host,
Wyatt. I'm back again, guys. Thanks for having me.
He's back again.
So fun the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Always nice to have people return.
Yeah.
Always cool.
Shows dedication.
Yes.
Thank you, Sir Wyatt.
So this episode is about traditions.
Just tradition.
Not too much to explain about this one. It's traditions. We're gonna talk
Funny
about
traditions, weird traditions, our own traditions.
Yep.
It's gonna be a fun episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is pretty old, but really, how can humans be this stupid?
Okay.
Right, this is my thought on that. You know the whole thing about thinking people are witches and killing them?
I was just, when you told me jokes about killing people, the first thing I thought was the Salem witch trials.
Yeah. Like, what is up with that? Like, what
They
makes
just,
someone a witch?
And they just kind of look at you and they can like stare in your eyes and like, you're a witch, quick, pitchforks.
Yeah. Or maybe is it just...
Or like, why are we burning them?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
If you-
There's much more like efficient ways to do this.
Yeah,
You really gotta burn the magic out of their body.
and no one was
What?
a witch, so you're just burning people at that
You
point.
just got like that really rich guy that just like points to random people like, you are a wizard.
Isn't there
It's
a
like-
thing, like, if you're heavier than a chicken or whatever? No.
If you're heavier than a chicken,
Or
so
if
like
you float or something. I don't know. I don't know what-
Was, they threw him in a well, and it
Yeah.
was, if you float, then you're a witch. And if you sink, then like, you can swim and tread water, so, like,
Yeah.
everyone's a witch.
Where did I get the chicken from? I think it was from, like, a movie or something. Anyways.
quickly before we get too far into this episode, we will be taking next week off for Thanksgiving break.
Yeah. A nice, just a vacation for us.
But yep, then again,
Just a week off. We'll be back. For real this
Yep.
time. For real this time.
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
But we'll be back just for Thanksgiving break. We're gonna be pretty busy,
Yeah.
so we'll see you not next week, but the week after that.
The week after next week. There's got to be a word for the week.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
Next week. Next week.
Yeah.
Alright.
And just re-listen to this episode that week. So you
So we
still
get a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
Okay, so I got a couple of bad ones. I'm kind of building off yours. Instead of just witch execution, I'm saying execution in general.
Okay.
I think that it is pretty dumb to kill someone, even if they did I'm like, certain things I guess that's probably okay, but like if they like did something like kind of bad, like back then it was like you mess up at all and you get your head chopped off. Like just turn them into a slave.
I understand.
Okay? Just like
I understand putting the milk first in your cereal. That's a good reason.
okay, but
bring out the noose or whatever.
yeah.
But if it's like
they really
kill
had-
5 people, whatever, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Like they just like kind of killed people for fun. Like, you know
Yeah.
what? Just turn them into slaves and like use them for good work, you know? Like
yeah. All right. So somewhere in Denmark, Denmark is a bit of a weird place.
Oh yeah.
So there's a tradition in Denmark. If you're 25 years old and you're not yet married,
Oh.
people get to throw cinnamon at you.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's... I mean, do they just charge cinnamon at you?
Is this like a
Cinnamon is a very hard thing to throw.
Is this a gathering?
Is this like you're pouring it on them, or are you like chucking?
Or are you throwing the
I think
sticks?
I imagine them just chucking it and then
They just like pour
flying
it out
away
into
in the
their
wind.
hand. It's like
Yeah. Maybe they like lather them in honey first or something. I don't know.
Now all the ladies know you're single because
Yeah.
you
Oh,
smell
yeah,
like
that is
cinnamon.
true.
I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
But
just walking by. It's
Maybe
like,
I should
it's
do
like,
that.
It's like, ooh, that guy is cinnamon. Still single there?
I guess that is
Is that like a shameful thing, or is that like
I don't know.
who knows?
Well, let's have people know that you're single,
I think it
so
is
that
a
you can go
shameful
get a girlgirlfriend now.
I think the people are like, oh man,
There must be a
I'm
reason.
24, I'm single, I gotta find a wife in a year.
Quick incentive,
Or else,
yeah.
Or else I'm gonna
and therefore dating apps were born.
Yeah.
No, don't want to get cinnamon.
Someone should make that an app.
Yeah.
Every day, you just get a notification that says you've been cinnamon. You've been
It's a hard word. It's okay. It's okay.
You've been cinnamoned.
Cinnamon.
That's your motivation.
Yeah.
Just a little reminder, don't get cinnamon. 2 days left.
Take a countdown.
And then it's
Yeah.
so you got like a countdown, and then after that it's just like a bunch of like other people that also don't want to be cinnamon are here, just like in your area,
yeah.
and then it's like a list of people
can
that
just-
also want to be married.
I can just imagine the phone manufacturers building cinnamon inside. So when it's like you select your birthday before you even know about this,
Yeah.
and then they're told, and it's like your birthday's coming soon. 3, 2, 1, and then it releases all the
And
cinnamon.
then your phone explodes in
Yeah.
a giant thing of cinnamon.
That sounds like an Adam Sandler movie. Like he's counting down the days to get cinnamon.
Yeah, speaking of Adam Sandler, I think we have a few traditions around here too.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Add to the counter.
Yeah. Ding. we don't have an official sound.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
Yeah, Edward will do something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Edward will figure it out.
Edward will figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple good ones. Some good old ones that we're kind of like losing in history.
Okay.
I'm gonna start out with letters.
Okay. This one,
Like,
it's sad to see that this is not a thing anymore.
you gotta write
Yeah.
a letter to grandma.
Yeah. It's really not much of a tradition, just
Yeah.
more of like a thing you do.
Yeah, it was kind of a tradition though.
Yeah.
Like postcards and stuff.
Yeah, like postcards.
Nowadays, it's like a tradition. Like,
Now it's
wow,
like
look, we're doing this old thing,
Insta-
blast from the past.
Yeah.
But like, really, what do you mean blast from the past? It's writing letters. That's what you do, right?
Yeah.
But people don't
I'm
do
like,
that
at
anymore.
least we still have mail.
Yeah, email.
Yeah.
It's like we got email, of course, which is like electronic mail, which is like kind of the thing that's destroying mail. But like we all still have mailboxes or like
Yeah.
the post office, so it's like still possible, but it's kind of like definitely dying out.
Yeah.
And proper greetings. You walk up to someone and you're like, "Hello, sir."
Good
you
day,
can get
sir.
like you can get like titles, like you're working for sir. Like
Yeah, those are cool.
Sir Andreas.
Professor Mohan.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
Like you just walk by someone. Good day, sir. Yeah, exactly.
You know how much more willing I'd be to get up in the morning if I go to school and then the teachers are like, "Hello, Sir Cash. How are you today?"
like I get like servants are not good. Like that's not good. But come on, you're walking around and everywhere you go, everyone's like, "Hello, sir. How would you like your breakfast, sir?"
Yeah.
I'll go back to what you were saying. Yeah, I think it's not really a tradition, but I think we should bring back like duels.
Oh, with
Yeah.
sword. Oh.
Yeah.
Or like
I think
javelins on horses and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
like honestly, people look back at like the Romans and like they were horrible people. They made
Yeah.
people fight. I'm like, I think
But that's cool
yeah,
though.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I'd go to that. I'd watch people
Yeah,
fight.
I mean,
I'm like, it doesn't have to be to the death. Like that's a little,
Yeah.
like that's kind of sketchy. But,
Maybe
like,
just like plastic swords.
yeah, but still,
and,
that's
like-
kind of cool. Like I'd watch people.
Yeah,
like, you know,
really.
honestly. Like, or like that's just how you settle a deal. Now it's
Yeah.
just like you don't want to fight someone like over
Yeah.
that. Like now we're just like
Yeah.
wimpily either like doing something. Like let's just throw a couple punches, you know? Like
Yeah, I mean,
build
really.
up. Like we're just all telling ourselves we're weak. If we wouldn't be weak, if or we'd all be better behaved. If we knew
Yeah.
that we got on someone's bad side, you could get thrown a couple punches.
Yeah,
know?
like those would be cool. Like, just imagine being able to be part of that.
Or like
That's cool. Like, hey, I fought someone with a sword today. I'm like, oh, why? Well, we were arguing about tacos versus burritos. You know?
no tacos.
Start an uprising. That reminds me of the Renaissance Festival. You guys ever been to a Renaissance
Yeah.
Festival?
I haven't.
I didn't have a great time, but it was fun. The food was good, and everyone was dressed up and cool.
The food was good.
All right. Well, speaking of this type of thing, this reminds me of another one of the topics. So there's this thing in Spain that happens. It's an annual kind of like a holiday. Basically, just a bunch of people get together and have a very large tomato fight. Like, really?
Yeah.
When I heard about this, I was like, that's an actual thing? That's cool. You know,
That sounds
cool.
fun.
Yeah. I'm like, Spain is also the country that has like a bunch of people get killed by bulls every year because it's like a tradition. Like,
well,
so maybe these aren't some guys to look up to.
But if you combine them with the red tomato,
Yeah.
that would be interesting. Naturally, Spain, Spain, if you're listening, write that down.
That'd be a nice sport. You throw tomatoes at you, and then you have to run from a bull.
Yeah.
I'll go to mine. Pumpkin chucking in Delaware. I don't know who came up with this or what it is. Well, I know what it is. I'll explain it to you. Basically, they see how far you can throw a pumpkin with a trebuchet or catapult.
Oh, what's the point of that? Like, let's see how far you can throw it, but something else is throwing it for you.
That is true.
It could be
That doesn't
like,
make any
I could
sense.
see that as like a school project.
Oh, yeah.
Build yourself a trebuchet to launch your pumpkin.
Yeah, that would be cool to do.
Yeah, so I wonder at what point, is it the pumpkin that you choose or the trebuchet? Do you make it?
Maybe it is the pumpkin, actually.
Yeah, you got like techniques.
Maybe you have to grow the pumpkin.
Your grandpa's like, use a small pumpkin. And then your dad's like, no, go big. And then they bring out the swords.
Yeah.
They fight to the death.
Okay, I want to say something. Groundhog Day is really dumb.
What is it?
Okay.
Okay, so Groundhog Day is a tradition that the U.S. is only the U.S. because we're America. We have to do stuff differently.
Yeah.
Joy. The state of like, I don't know, something like Delaware or Washington, I don't know. They get a groundhog and they watch this hole and it pops up, and if it sees its shadow and gets scared, like it's winter or something.
Yeah.
And it's
still
really
6 more
stupid
weeks of winter.
Weird.
because it's like it's just,
How does that make any
This is
sense?
the
and some
50-50
people
shot.
like take a really make this kind of like a big deal. They're like,
Yeah.
spring is coming early. Woo!
Yeah,
Or-
but then really it's like
Then
spring's
it's like-
coming early.
It's kind of
Now
like
we
the
just have
weatherman
to
predicting the weather. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not true.
What if he just like gets up and just doesn't see a shadow? What if it's like noon? And
Yeah,
he looks
I mean
around.
that's the point. Like, if the groundhog gets up like early in the morning, it's going to see his shadow.
Yeah.
The sun is where it is at
Yeah.
the time of day.
Yeah.
Like 6 weeks is really not that much of a difference for.
What I also want to say, in kind of relating to Groundhog Day, is the annual turkey pardoning of Thanksgiving.
Oh.
You guys heard of this? Well, the president
yeah.
and like two of his best mates
Uh-huh.
pardon a turkey. And the
Yep.
president is like, turkey! And it's usually named something like really dumb, like sugarcane or something.
Bartholomew.
Yeah, it was like George or something one year. And he's like, I pardon this turkey to be free. And the turkey's like, yeah. And everyone's like, whoa, that turkey's free.
Yeah.
And then the turkey just gets to like live in luxury at like the White House or something.
Yeah,
That's
and
actually
like-
funny.
you know, really, just imagine what's going through that turkey's mind. Like, you're going to be free. Like, you don't understand them. They're like,
Yeah.
what are they talking about?
Yeah.
What? Who's this guy? Who's this old guy in the suit? You know, they don't really know much unless they train them. Like,
It's a trained turkey.
It's like
You've been trained.
It's a sleeper
No, it's
agent
just like
turkey.
a turkey camp. So you got like a camp. And only the best get to be the pardoned turkey.
Artificial selection to breed the best turkey to pardon.
It's not even a real turkey. It's a GMO turkey.
all right, well, I got another one here.
Okay.
So this is now no offense to all of our listeners who are in this tribe,
Oh.
but this really just doesn't make much sense to me. So it's like tradition. If one of your loved ones dies, the other people are like, "Oh, that's really sad," Now I have to cut off one of your fingers.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, I'm really, really sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Sucker.
Doesn't make much sense to me that you have to cut off a finger, but
You just have an unfortunate
Yeah.
turn of events. Your whole family dies.
Uh-huh.
You just left with nubs.
yeah.
How
I
are
mean,
you
I
going?
think it's only like a little portion of your
Oh.
finger, but really, still,
Like, I'm so
Why-
sorry for your loss. Take this.
yeah.
Insult to injury.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, that's been Traditions. Wyatt, thanks for coming back on again.
Thanks for inviting me, guys.
Yeah.
And Cash?
All right, I'll wrap this up. Thank you for listening to Breakfast Talkos. Every Monday morning we have a new episode, so you can listen to during your morning routine on Monday. I think I already said that. Never mind. As always, thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode on Monday.
Make sure to sort out all of your. What
Oh,
the heck?
okay, come.
There's about.
Yeah, there's
I
about-
swear that.
Okay.
The EA